What is going on, guys? You got Tone here, the coach of the main Red Clotsers, and I am bringing you my week 2 match of the United Battle Championship. This week we are up against Professor Chipboard, coach of the Bristol Bulu. Now both of us are coming off of week 1 wins, and we're looking to keep the momentum going into this new league we've thrusted ourselves into. I do apologize, this video is late. I've had some audio issues with OBS, so I had to re-record this a couple of times in advance. So this video will be kind of condensed in terms of how in depth I go into my team building, and of course there's no team builder. So just to give you a brief rundown of the team I brought, first off, it's Clefable. Could be a berry Clefable for the Scolipede with Soft Whale, Counter, Moonblast, and Thunderbolt to hit the Skarmory. He also had other Pokemon in the back like Omastar. And he also had Mega Garchomp, which I sort of prepped a little bit heavily for because he had Mega Garchomp, and he has that Scolipede which he can speed pass into to make up for Mega Garchomp's speed reduction when it Mega evolved and it hits like a truck. So I had to be very, very cautious of that. Next up we have Subwist Rotom Frost. He had a lot of Pokemon weak to electric on his team, like Skarmory. He had Braviary, he had Omastar, and nothing really on his team really wanted to switch into the Bolt Beam coverage. Of course he had stuff like Necrozma, but I did have some way of dealing with Necrozma as well. Next up we have Sugarberry Metagross with Zen Headbutt, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Bullet Punch. This was my response to SD Scolipede if it does get out of hand. Sand Slash, we have Rocky Helmet with standard Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Habanberry Latias for the Mega Garchomp, which it didn't end up bringing, with Roost, Toxic, Dragon Pulse, and Psychic. And lastly we have Diggersby rocking the Life Orb with Sword Stance, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Quick Attack. So jumping right into this match, I'm going to end up leading off with my Rotom here because out of all the Pokemon that I brought, Rotom was the most expendable because there was stuff he didn't bring, like the Omastar, like the Braviary, but I figured if I could set up a sub on like a lead Skarmory going for Stealth Rock, that could be a thing. So unfortunately for me, I was started the battle here. As I lead up with my Rotom, he ends up leading off with his Lucario, so forced me to switch out, not fearing a close combat. I go into my Sand Slash here to go for the U-turn. So it confirms that it is Zoroark in disguise as Lucario. He goes out into his Delmise. I'm going to hard switch into Latias here on the Power Whip. Now here I make a very, very bad play here because as you see here, I went for Dragon Pulse. That wasn't my intention. I actually was going to switch back into Sand Slash on the presumed Shadow Claw, or he would try to double out or something. I tried to cancel and unfortunately it wouldn't let me, so I ended up getting stayed in, and I take unnecessary damage with my Latias, which does end up coming back to cost me later on in the match. Go into Sand Slash here on the Shadow Claw, takes a Rocky Helmet damage, takes his opportunity to get my rocks up as now he gets to kill my Sand Slash off with the Power Whip. But it does give me a free switch into my Diggersby now, and I can just click Knock Off, and down goes the Delmise. So his potential hazard control is gone. Here comes the Skarmory here. I'm just going to go for an SD here to see what he's going to do here. I decided to go for an Iron Hit here, trying to get off some damage. I go for SD one more time, as it turns out that even with the leftover recovery from Skarmory, he won't be back at full. So I can go for a +4 knockoff with Life Orb. So down goes the Skarmory there. He does get that spike up as he goes out into his Lucario here. I don't want to stay in, so I'm just going to switch into my Rotom as it was the most expendable mon on my team. He takes half from a Vacuum Wave, that's fine. I get to click T-Bolt for free here as he goes for the Flash Cannon. I live because I'm max HP. Go for the Thunderbolt here, almost takes it out, but he does get paralyzed from the T-Bolt, and I just let my Rotom go down here to a Vacuum Wave. So it's a 1-for-1 here. I just give me a free switch back into my Diggersby here as he goes into his Zoroark. Quick Attack from a Life Orb Adamant was a roll, so I tried to go for it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the roll as he gets like my Diggersby with the Dark Pulse. Now I get to go into my Metagross here. I get the revenge kill with the Bullet Punch, but Necrozma is now becoming more and more of an issue. In comes Necrozma here as I go out into my Clefable here as he goes for a Calm Mind. Now, I make a bold play here as I hard switch into my Latias, hoping he would Calm Mind again. But unfortunately, he attacked me with Side Shock, and that was pretty much the game because Latias was my response to Necrozma. Metagross cannot touch Necrozma or do much to it, so I tried to pull a double here just to like try to see what he has in the back. He has it. He reveals the Dark Pulse, so he had coverage from my Latias and my Metagross. I can't do nothing much to this thing, so it doesn't really matter in the end. So I end up losing 2-0 to the Bristol Bulu as I just see takes out my Clefable with a Side Shock, and down goes my Metagross to the Dark Pulse. I could have tried to do like Zen Headbutt flinching, but I didn't want to try to be that guy. So just try to accept the loss. I know if I had kept my Latias at high health, I would have had a better shot at taking on the Necrozma, as I could just Toxic. I go for the Toxic and then Roost Stall it to the point where I can then revenge kill with my Diggersby if I kept it around, or even my Clefable. But nevertheless, it's a tough loss, but it's pretty acceptable in my estimation because there was the if I kept my Latias healthy in the back, if I didn't stay on the Delmise, Latias would have been in a much better position to better take on the Necrozma, which was its main job, and that unfortunate misplay did cost me. But nonetheless, we are now 1-1. Differential is back to 0. I will try to rebound week 3. Well, yeah, there's nothing much else to say about this. I'm sorry that this video is kind of short. At the same time, like I said earlier, I had a lot of trouble recording it. I didn't want to like constantly go through this over and over again, so it kind of got very, very taxing that I had to repeat some of the stuff again and again. Not the fact I'm not sad about losing. I mean, everybody has those days where you have a game plan and then you just screw up in the beginning and then you just try to recover and you don't just quite get there. But nonetheless, regardless about the outcome, I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, I apologize for how short this video is, but like I said, the issues were kind of getting to me with my audio recording. I will try to fix it though before my week 3 match of the UBC. I don't remember who I'm facing, but I'll go into all that stuff when that time comes. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a good day or night wherever you are. And until the next time, my name is Anthony, aka Tone, and I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Later.